Tell me when we're on.
Hello and welcome to the Bourbon Bear. I am your host, the Bourbon Bear, with my father, the Papa Bear, Bondo, here with his hot picks for the year. But starting first and foremost, Bondo, how do you think the Bears are going to look this year?
Well, the Bears are in big trouble. It's not because we're tired of talking about 85, which is, long overdue. We need to talk about the current Bears, which I got a little problem with.
So what are your thoughts, though, going into the season? You have Eberflus, you have Poles, new regime. Justin Fields is your quarterback as of now, Roquan Smith in a holdout. What do you think overall, though, this season's going to look like? Is it going to be bad? Is it going to be good? Is it middle of the pack? You call it.
Well, as a professional gambler, I would say the Bears over and under on, 7? Is that right? 7.5? 6?
6.5. 6.5 right now.
When you think the Bears are going to do really bad is when they do good.
I agree with that.
And when the Bears, you think they're going to do great, they're like Vider football. They fuck up. No. Or did you get the button on that?
No,
sorry.
We're live on it.
Oh,
Here's one take.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, they mess up, and again, I think this is going to go over 6.5. It's going to be a big year for our quarterback. Komet's got to step up. Some of these receivers, hopefully the offensive line, with Jenkins in there, I think he'll do a good job. But you got to give these young guys a chance. And these overpriced guys sometimes doesn't really work to their benefit. But again, you're a Bear fan, true, and you got to go over 6.5.
I'm with Bond on this one. Watching the preseason games, I think they are going to beat that 6.5 mark. Again, the team as a whole looks pretty well. Defensively, I think we're going to be better than people expect. But ultimately, though, Bondo, it comes down to the offense. NFL's a scoring league. What do you think the Bears are going to rank in terms of true offense, in terms of yards, touchdowns, all that? So you got 1 through 32. Give me a number here.
Well, this is the way I used to predict stuff. So hold on, I'm going to grab the chest hairs I got and rip it out. And I got to look my glasses up. It looks like they're going to be in the, so that's 7. So they'll be 7th from the bottom in offense.
Okay.
The hairs never lie.
He's an Italian. He's got a little gypsy in him. But
no,
coming into it, though, Bondo, I know you have Bondo bets here. The people are excited. Your preseason week 3 or week 2, whatever you've got the picks for.
Well, it's week 2 because
week two. So tomorrow's picks, Bondo is going to start this record going now. Moving through the season, we will keep it numbered in terms of wins and losses. But here are Bondo's week 2 picks.
Well, first off, it's incredible that I'm giving you guys free picks, which, most people pay for this stuff. I'm trying to help my kid out. He needs all the help he can get. But this is for news purposes only, so I don't want to get the cops coming running in here. I guarantee several things. Kansas City will beat the worst team in football, Washington. Take them on the money line, and I just got the line at 2-1. Easy. That's called easy pick. And in the preseason, by the way, it's the easiest time of the year to pick games because all the uncertainties and, again, when Bondo has a lot of uncertainties, he does very well. Kind of like when they steal all the money from Luke in cards, but
it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. My second pick is another money line. Well, it's not really a money line. It's Miami minus 115 over Las Vegas. These guys in Vegas have been partying their brains out. They won a game, and now they got to go to Miami, which is even worse. They're down in South Beach partying it up and having fun. So I definitely want Miami. And here's an interesting game. Ever since San Francisco got rid of Jimmy G, it's like it's terrible.
Technically, he's still on the roster.
He's technically on the roster, but an Arlington Heights guy not playing would be travesty. And I'm taking Minnesota on the money line minus 190. I know it's a lot, but San Fran, that quarterback doesn't know what he's doing. They got to get Jimmy G back there, give him his $30 million, and Then we'll be buying drinks at Eddie's, or having cigars over at the smoke
Eddie's
shop.
being a bar in Arlington Heights, and Jimmy G, yes, was due $26 million if they don't cut him before the season starts. So it's going to be interesting. But Trey Lance, though, you don't have any faith in him.
Trey Lance, no.
Nope.
No, you got to go with the local favorites. You got to go with the local guys. You got to step up. You got to gird your loins once in a while, like Jimmy G has. He's always won, including last year. I mean, the poor guy. I mean, he's only making $26 million, for Christ's sake. I mean, what can you do with that?
So, Bondo, I got to push you to the buttons, though. So, your record prediction on the Bears, I asked every guest this. What do you think the final 17-game season is going to be?
17, I guess. I guess 7 and 10.
7 and 10. So we're betting the over, boys. That's Bondo. This is the
I got one more pick. You let me have 4.
One more pick. He wants one more.
This is an amazing pick here because now I'm not betting the money line. I'm taking the second worst team in football, but I'm laying the points. I'm taking the Atlanta Falcons, which is a joke, but I'm taking them over the Jets, which could be the second worst team. I mean, this is the battle of the bottom of the barrel. But since we're drinking bourbon and it's the cheap shit, we might as well go to the bottom of the barrel.
Hey, that's what we do here on the Bourbon Bears. So, Bondo, appreciate you coming on the show. Thank you for your picks. Bear down, my friends. We will be back with you on Tuesday.
I will be back, promise, with my great